Hey guys, I'm Tom. I'm from cellphonetrek.com, and today we have the HTC MyTouch Slider 3G for T-Mobile, and we're going to do a full review basically of its operating system, some of the new features it has to offer over the old MyTouches, and differences in the keypads, etc. So here we go. All right, again, MyTouch Slider, obviously. Why is it called Slider? Because it slides. Fairly simple. 3.5 millimeter headset jack on the top along with the power button. We have a volume rocker bar on the left hand side. We have key right here. It's your dedicated camera key, I'll show you that. Great autofocus, single LED flash. You can go ahead and share via message, T-Mobile album, Facebook for MyTouch, Flickr, Gmail, Mail, Peep, Picasa, etc. But we don't want to share. We're going to actually trash this. There we go. Go back to the home. Bottom, micro USB charging port. Comes preloaded with an 8 GB micro SD card underneath. SIM card goes up underneath your battery. 5 megapixel camera with single LED flash, and this is for your external speaker when you're playing music or sound, say off a website, without using your headset. Just that simple. 3.4 inch capacitive touchscreen. It's HVGA. Let's see, runs the Sense UI with running 2.1 clear build. I do believe a 2.2 update is coming to this phone within the next 6 months. Phone is equipped with Wi-Fi. Also, red is not its only color. It comes in black and white. I want you to look at something here. This is thin. The phone itself is less than 15 millimeters thick. To give you an idea of how thin that phone is, the thinnest phone on the market is going to be 9 millimeters. That's the Samsung Galaxy S. Above that, you have the HTC HD2 at 11 millimeters, 13 millimeters for the Evo 4G, and this thing at 15, making it one of the thinner of the slider phones on the market. Front, you have home, menu, back. This is the Genius button, as you can see right here. The Genius button is basically a new talk feature, which you hit this button, you can search something on the internet, you can search your friend's name, and you want to call someone, you hit it, you hit the Genius button, you go in, you say call friends, and it'll say scanning for your voice. You say call so and so, you don't speak after a few seconds, then afterwards it will allow you to pull everything up. This is your Maps feature. This is Google Maps 2.1. Amazing. As you can tell, we're just kind of rolling around through some towns here, and you can see some of the gray, and then it loads up very quickly. This phone is very fast. Same processor as the iPhone 3G, 600 Cortex, 512 megs of RAM, and 512 of ROM flash memory. Let's go home. Next thing to cover, I guess would be its price. Dazzled you with a few of its capabilities. You probably think it's a more expensive phone, but after a 2-year contract and $50 mail-in rebate, the phone comes in at an easy price of $179.99, which is a very reasonable price, especially for this phone. It's much of an improvement over the original MyTouches. We're going to go into messages here. I want to show you something here. We're going to type a new message. Tap to compose, goes automatically into landscape. My cursor's blinking. I can type, hello, how are you? There you go. Neat little feature about the keypad here though, you know, when you want to, because the QWERTY keyboard is in here and you want to hit maybe some of your other symbols such as parentheses, percentage, number key, You have the function key, which allows you to go, say, type 2, but then it goes away. You hit function key twice, it highlights itself, and you know that you're now in numlock. Get rid of the function, it's all right. You hit shift, you get your capital letters, caps, LED symbol goes away, hit caps twice, it comes back. Now you're in cap locks. I love it. It's definitely helpful when I was texting on this phone. We'll go back. We're gonna type a new message. We'll get rid of this and show you the virtual QWERTY keyboard. It is the swipe virtual QWERTY keyboard. It is not the standard Google QWERTY keyboard. They decided to go with the swipe keyboard. I'll try to type hello here and picked it right up. So, as you can hear, it's fairly nice. We'll go home again. As you can see, there's 7 home screens here because it's 2.1. Now the phone comes factory default setting of 5. Now you can change it by going into settings, personalize, and expand home screens from 5 to 7. However, the problem you're going to run into is there's a warning that said once you go to 7, the only way to go back to 5 is to reset your factory default settings, and by doing that you're going to get rid of any stored information such as your Facebook, Twitter accounts, whatever you want to link up to here. So that could possibly be a problem for you. Android, obviously you're going to have it on here. This is your desk clock, but comes with your barcode scanner, some app packs, galleries, etc. Marketplace, Gmail, you can link multiple emails account, your Peep for Twitter, YouTube client, definitely jam-packed full of all sorts of stuff. Camcorder mode automatically separates it so you don't even have to go into your camera and then switch settings. It automatically lets you differentiate depending on what you want to do. My faves. The faves is actually taking everything from your Twitter account to your Facebook and everything and syncing up all the personal information of one person. Take their Twitter name, maybe their YouTube account, maybe their Facebook account, link it all to them, and then when you bring up that person, all of their stream and feed will be right there, so you don't have to go through 500